All right, salute. What's up, guys? I want to talk today about high season in Thailand. What is high season? High season is the peak season where the most people plan their trips and come through and visit Thailand. And to me, this is obviously subjective. I'm living in northern Thailand in Chiang Mai, if you will, up in the very northern part of Chiang Mai, surrounded by Myanmar and Laos and China and whatnot. Right now it is like late September. It is pouring rain, like cold night. Yeah, for the third time today. I was here last year. It rained quite a bit in September and October, but September was the rainiest month. Like anytime, it can pop off at any time. But the high season I want to talk about is like what we're all looking forward to, and that is the months of November, December, and January. These are the peak months to come to Thailand. This is when the weather shifts, the monsoon shuts off, and you get clear, sunny, low humidity, warm days. It's still always, I wouldn't say hot, but it's still warm. Like we're talking like mid 80s or 29, 30 Celsius during the daytime. But at night, it drops off quick. The days have gotten shorter. We're still north of the equator. The days get shorter and we get down to like some nights, a lot of nights we get down to like 19, 18, like 15, 16 Celsius. Or, we're talking like mid 60s dropping down through into the mid 50s, like Fahrenheit. It can get downright cold. Not cold, like freezing cold, but honestly, man, when you're living here, man, you're throwing on a hoodie. Like, out, like during the daytime, you're talking about like mid 80s. And when the sun goes down, it drops out, it gets nice and chill and crispy. You're like, damn, is this freaking Thailand? Oh yeah, it's Thailand. But this is the peak season of when people come here. It is the best weather. It's the most predictable. You get no rain during this time whatsoever. We won't, like, once that rain engine shuts off, like the one I'm talking about right now, once this engine shuts off, it's off until like May of the following year. It's to the point of where you're begging for rain to clear out the smoke and all that stuff, which I'm not going to get into in this video. The smoky and burny season. Like April is the worst month to come here. April is horrifically hot and dry and smoky. Everyone's burning their fields. Everyone's burning their fields and stuff. It's just what it is, People don't know how to plan around this, and I'm not telling you how to plan around this. Like, listen, it's always a good time to come to, like even in the middle of the hot, smoky season, you have Songkran that comes in mid-April. Songkran, which is the Thai New Year. Songkran is the most amazing. It's the water fight, the street water fight, the public water fight. I can't even get in the weeds with this because this shit would never go down in the U.S. without a hitch like it does here. When I look back, Songkran was absolutely amazing, even though that was the most horrible, hot, dry time of year. Like, honestly, Songkran was crazy awesome. It was so refreshing. So I'm trying to like kind of talk about, like, there is a balance to everything. Like, even if you come in rainy season, like you can come in September and book a week at a beautiful hotel and get 1 or 2 days of rain, like a little bit, an afternoon shower. But you might get a tropical depression or a tropical, like, we don't get hit with like typhoons and hurricanes. We get hit with remnants of it. We get hit with remnants of it that first hit Vietnam or like China. They don't come in through they don't come in from the other direction. So they come in and they weaken, but they'll stall out. Like the one from last week, Yagi, that stalled out and flooded out like Mae Sai. horrific what's going on. Just 100 kilometers from where I'm at right now. Mesai, Sukhothai, Tak, Payao, many districts have been hammered by this rain this month. So it's subjective, and it's kind of like, you know, it's up in the air of like what's gonna happen. But with that being said, it's not something to like deter you. I'm just giving you an idea of what it is. September is the rainiest month. Like after May, you know, I talked about April being hot. Right around May, you start getting rain. I remember that first night you get rain, and it's gonna knock your electricity out, most likely. It's gonna rain like hell, but you're gonna be outside just celebrating because you haven't had it in so long. When like talking about Mang Mao are the termites, the flying termites that come through, the plagues of these suckers that come through right before the rain comes. This is crazy to me. Like right before the rain comes, these plagues of freaking termites, and I'm talking about plagues. I'm not talking about like, you know, swarms of termites, you know, they're itching my skin. I'm talking about everyone's like running for the exits. Everyone is running for the damn exits, including me. Man, these suckers are all up in your shirt. They come in, like, they block out every light, everything. They swim over, dude, they cover everything. It's like a plague. And then 1 hour after, they die. They die. But they start to come through. You might get one or two of those, you know, not right away, like between each other, like back to back, but you'll get one, and then a week later you'll get another one, which means rain's coming. You know what I'm saying? Because they kind of front run the rain. And dude, these suckers, like, it is horrific. Like I'm telling you, I can't describe it. The Mang Mao, the termites, the flying termites that come through, and they just consume everything. I'm telling you, you are scrambling. Everyone is. Oh my God. It's like, it looks like something you would see in like a movie from the biblical times, man. It's bad, it's horrific, but you know, an hour later it's gone. You know what I mean? They all die. So they all come out and do this shit right before they, like, as they're mating, looking for a place to set up shop, and they're out. But the rain comes, and then it's not a lot. It progresses more and more up until September, this month. I would say that this is the peak month of the most rain. Next month, like right now, like I would expect it to like start falling off how much we get. But it's not out of the question to get 1 or 2 days during October, the beginning of October. But it's you got to see this as like a flexible thing. Like as you get towards the end of October, it starts to really like slow down quite a bit. You can still get rain quite a bit through the end of October, but getting like consecutive days on and off of rain like what we're getting right now, this is the 3rd time it's rained today. No. I mean, it's possible. Anything's possible. But it's just what it is. But we get into November, and this is when the high season starts to kick in. More people start to come. The weather starts to clear up. Less rain, less humidity, sunny days. Like right now, it's like, even if it doesn't rain, it's still cloudy, which is good because it's not hot. This is what I would argue. Like, rainy season has a benefit for me. Like, even though I have a motorcycle, we drove a scooter. We got lucky as hell today. I drove a scooter. I went out. I come back 8 kilometers, picked her ass up, took her back out, and we drove back. It didn't get wet. But here it is. You're dodging this shit. But it's just what it is. It's part of living here. But as high season comes in, it changes. The weather changes. It's actually the best time of year, in my opinion. Especially at night. Like at night, man, it can get downright freaking cold. Upper 40s. Like upper 40s. Like down to like 12 or 13 C. here in Chiang Mai. Now, I'm not speaking for like Phuket or Krung Thep, like Bangkok, Pattaya. I'm not speaking for them, but like talking about like Chiang Mai, northern Thailand, or even Isan. It gets chilly in Isan, like outside of these major cities near the water. You get away from the water, it does shift quite a bit. You get a breeze that kicks in. It's actually pretty damn nice. But then this is when all the tourists come too. It's the most expensive, but we get the most tourists. This is what everyone is looking forward to. Everyone that lives here, everyone that, like even the locals and natives that have establishments or, you know, businesses and, you know, and whatnot, they are all holding out for this time of the year. And they will struggle for the rest of the year. It will progressively get harder and harder all the way to September, which I would argue this is the worst month. Holy crap. September is when you are PO'd about paying your bills. I'm serious. Everybody, like paying their rent, you know, for their shop or their business or their establishment. Everyone is mad. Everybody. It's hard. This is a hard month. But with that being said, it does clear up. The rain subsides. It calms down. And then the high season comes. Right around November, especially December and January. Those 2 months are absolutely nuts here. So I wanted to like talk about that real quick. I love you guys for real. Thank you so much for following me. I appreciate it. Like, honestly, like there's a few seasons here. You know, it's hard to really talk about it. Like, but you know, like I said, the rainy season starts around May, but it's not rainy season. May is a good month. June is a great month to come, in my opinion. July is a great month to come. August is a pretty good month to come. You might get smoked out here and there, but you might get smoked the hell out completely too. But like September, good luck. You might get lucky, but choke D, you know what I mean? Like for real, like choke D, good luck. Rolling the dice in September. October, same. But October is starting to get better. But by like November, especially December and January, and even like part of February, I would say are really good to be here in like northern Thailand. It's amazing. So keep this in mind. I love you. Plan accordingly. Like, listen, don't be afraid of taking a chance either. Like, I'm not saying book a trip in September, but man, if you get a good steal and you feel it here, man, take your ass here. Let it rain. I'm telling you, you will still have a good time, even if it pours down rain. Like, some of the best memories I had are places I got trapped. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was out and about, and man, the bottom fell out. Like, boom, not boom, bam, the bottom falls out, and I got like trapped up. And I had some of the best experiences I can remember. Just happening to be in those locations when the bottom fell out. You know what I'm saying? Like, honestly, when the Grab drivers all cancel and they're not picking your ass up, they'll eventually pick your ass up. You'll figure it out, but you can't come to Thailand with all these preconceived notions. You just gotta kind of go with the flow and let it happen. It's just what it is. It will change your life. Don't come here with this predetermined of expectation of what it's gonna be and this and that. Like, listen, you have little to no control over everything anyway. But when you come here, you'll really see this. It's not a bad thing. Go with the flow. That's just kind of how people live their life here. So let me know what you think. I love y'all, and I'm out.